that shadow. That's why. Okay. Now, one activity is there to understand or to explore the characteristics of shadow. Listen carefully. To study the characteristics of shadow, things we require: torch, an opaque object. You take whatever opaque objects you want, and a screen or a ground. Okay. Procedure. For doing this activity, you should go in a dark room. Form the shadow of the objects, whichever objects you have taken. You should form that shadow of that object on the screen. You take the screen as a wall or ground. Okay. It is shown in this picture. See this picture. What is the screen? In this picture? Wall. Yes.
Wall.
Correct. Okay. What is the color of shadow? In this picture, you can observe this.
First it is the black and then it is blue.
It is green, black, yellow, or gray? Black. Yes, correct. It is black in color. Color of shadow is black. Okay. Now, first characteristic is what? The color of shadow is always black or gray. It does not depend on whatever the light it is or whatever the color of the object. Okay. So it is always black. Move the torch back and forth. You have to move the torch without changing the position of object or screen. Okay. Do you see any change in the size of shadow? If you move far away from that object, what will be the size of that object or shadow?
Big.
It will be bigger in size.
Yes.
Yes, and what if we go near to that object, what will be the size of the shadow?
Small.
Sir,
Is it?
sir, no, because when we come near, when the source of light comes near, the shadow is bigger.
When the light source is coming closer to the object, the size of the shadow is bigger. And when we go far away from the object, the light source, the shadow is small. Yesterday only I had explained this. If you remove the object or the source of light, do you still obtain a shadow? No. Because a screen or object and the light source, these three things are very much important for forming a shadow. If anyone is absent, shadow will not form. Okay? See this. Conclusion. The color of shadow is black. Again, the size of shadow changes when we move the torch back and forth. And if we remove object, unmute it. It is smaller when it is further away from the light source, and very tiny shadow when the toy is long away from the light and it is closer to the screen. Okay, now you can understand clearly. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. One more activity is there. Okay. That to show that the color of shadow does not depend on, the color of shadow does not depend on the color of light or the color of object, whatever the object we are used to form a shadow. Always the color of the shadow is dark. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct. Materials we required, that is torch with white light, means white light torch we required, then rubber band, cellophane sheet of different colors like red, yellow, blue, green, and one opaque object we require. Any object you can take. Okay, procedure, simple procedure it is: cover the light emitting side of the torch with a colored cellophane sheet. with the help of rubber band. Like blue, you can take whichever color, blue, yellow, red, green, and from the shadow of that object, it will form a shadow of the object on the wall. What color is the shadow? You have to observe, and you have to repeat with the other color of that cellophane paper. You have to cover it on the torch. You have to on the torch on that object, shadow will form. You have to observe which of the color is forming to the shadow. See this image carefully. At night, what is the color of shadow of these trees?
Black.
Yes. And this is
Black.
it is also
Black.
it is also black. Yes, correct. Now you understand this. See, different colors and different colored objects are there. And what is the color of shadow?
Black.
Black.
Yes. It means that we can conclude that it will not affect whichever the light source, whichever the color of that light source is there, or whichever the color of that object. It is always always for a dark colored shadow, which is in black or gray in color. Yes, the color of shadow does not change the change in color of the light used. It means black or gray in color. Okay, so the next point we are going to see, that is pinhole camera. Prital, you have doubt?
No, sir.
You raise your hand like that. Farhan? What's up? Farhan Bhagwan? Wait. Farhan Bhagwan?
Now you showed that image, the color of shadow will not change. That in that image, that dark is
What?
umbra is black. Means that penumbra is the color in shadow.
You ask after the session. Okay. You call me directly. Okay. There is one instrument is there called pinhole camera, and through that pinhole camera we can see an object clearly. This is the interesting fact of the light. Through the small hole, very small hole, very big screen or very big picture is forming on the opposite side of that hole. Opposite side of the hole, which is on the screen. How it is forming and what is the in which direction it is forming, that we are going to see in this pinhole camera. Okay, a pinhole camera is a small box with a black interior and a tiny hole at the center of one of its side. Okay, black interior, here word is used, black interior. Only ask that what is light proof. We are using a black color to cover that box, because that black color is always a light proof. It does not enter any amount of light through that black color. That's why we are using black color interior for the pinhole camera. It is a simple camera used for obtaining image of the objects on the screen of that box. Okay, but there is one interesting fact is there. When we are placing one object, suppose that we are placing a candle, lightning candle in front of that pinhole camera, through that small hole, light ray will pass in that box and image is forming inverted. Okay, upside down image is forming. Upside down means ulta image form. Okay.
Sir, means our hand is like this, so it will form like this.
Yes, yes, like this. it will like this. Okay, if our hand is like this in front of the pinhole camera, the image formed on the screen of that pinhole camera is like this. Yes, do you understand?
Sir, I have doubt. What is the difference between pinhole camera and concave mirror?
What? Pinhole camera and concave mirror. Okay. The image, whatever the image is forming in the concave mirror, it will change its size and it will change its position, means inversion and straight images forming. It is depending on the position of that object towards that concave mirror or concave lenses. Okay, listen carefully. If that object is near to the concave lenses or concave mirror, inverted image is forming. At some distance, if you place an object far away from that mirror, straight image is forming depending on the position of that object. But in pinhole camera, at whatever the distance you have kept that object, always inverted image is forming. Always inverted image is forming. You have to note it down this. Note it down this. This is the main difference between